Clyde's restaurant opened its spot next to Capital One Arena way back when it was called the MCI Center in 2005. It's been a staple of the Gallery Place Penn Quarter Business District ever since.
What did you think when you heard the news about Monumental?
It was heartbreaking. You know, it was a real gut shot for a lot of reasons.
Clyde's Restaurant Group President John McDonald says he was as shocked as anyone when Monumental Sports owner Ted Leonsis announced an agreement in principle to move two of the district's remaining major pro sports teams, the Capitals and the Wizards, to a new state-of-the-art arena in Potomac Yard.
If it goes through, does Clyde stay?
You know, it's 4 years from now. That's a really tough question to answer. If it happened now, let's say the teams left next week, there's no question that we would be closing this restaurant.
Businesses, McDonald said, are already struggling with a decline in foot traffic from empty office space, a dip in downtown tourism, and an increase in crime. McDonald says Clyde spent $200,000 on private security at its Gallery Place location last year. They're on pace to spend $300,000 this year.
Do you spend that at any of your other locations?
No.
The crime his employees were dealing with got so bad in September, he wrote this scathing email to D.C. Council and the mayor, blasting the city for its response to the crime problems in the area. He says city leaders immediately reached out to lay out plans to combat crime in Penn Quarter, and there has been major progress ever since.
I think the city deserves a tremendous amount of credit.
And unless the plan to move the teams to Alexandria falls through, McDonald said it will be up to the city to redefine and reimagine Penn Quarter. Deputy Mayor for Planning and Economic Development Nina Albert spoke with me via Zoom just a couple hours ago.
If we were to change that use completely, either to be a new music venue or a combination of museums or mixed use development, just like City Center right now is, what would that be and what does that do for the neighborhood? And that's what we're trying to build on.
McDonald said business owners need to be convinced the city's vision will work, and fast. Leonsis' plans calls for the Caps and Wizards to leave Capital One Arena in 2028, and businesses are already asking the question, what then?
It's got to get going, for sure. I mean, that's just the simple truth. The teams are really important to this neighborhood.